I still think it looks very natural, which is my vibe. I love that. So, oh, thanks, ponytail. Anyway. Hi friends, I hope you're having a great day. Today I'm going to show you my everyday makeup routine, aka this look that I'm wearing right here. This is pretty much what I do on a day-to-day basis, so I figured it would be a fun idea to film it for y'all. It's super easy, very natural, and I think it's very pretty. So if you want to learn how to get this look, then just keep watching. I usually start off with my, well, I prime my face already. I use the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. And then I use the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. I use this in sand, I believe, or beige or something. Alright, it's a lightweight tinted moisturizer and I really, really love it. So I'm just going to whip my hair back. No one likes doing their makeup with their hair in their face. And then I'm going to use a Morphe M439 brush to apply it. So I just put it right on the brush. Doesn't bother me. And then I'm just going to I think I should get a mirror. I'm using my viewfinder to make it work. Okay, so I don't love a lot of foundation. My skin is super dry and I hate the way it looks around my nose and stuff. But when I'm feeling a little extra, I will use my Dior Forever Perfect Everlasting like foundation or whatever. And I really, really love this. It's really good. So I'm just gonna whip that on because I usually, well, 3 out of 5 days I would say I wear this as well. Gosh, I just love the way this foundation looks on my face. It seriously blurs out all of your little fine lines and pores. It just looks so pretty. Drag it down the neck. Okay. Can you guys see how pretty that looks? I love it. I just think it looks so natural and kind of dewy. It's perfect for me. Next, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in medium. This is like honestly one of my favorite concealers. I really love it. I just think it looks so natural. It doesn't dry underneath your eyes and it brightens them really well. To blend that out, I'm going to be using my Morphe 438 brush. I really love this brush. It's like a tapered, big, fluffy brush. Well, not that big, but big enough for under my eyeballs. And that's what it looks like. I really love that. Okay, and now to set everything, I am going to be using my Morphe R2 big fluffy brush. I think this is supposed to be for like bronzing and contouring and whatnot, but I love it for powder. And then for powder, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way powder in translucent. Probably about that much. Dab my brush in. I love this powder as well. It doesn't dry me out, and it also doesn't have flashback in photos, so this is really good if you're going to be taking photos. Next, I'm going to be using the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. It looks like this. I actually have the Butter Bronzer. I'm just waiting to get rid of this before I move on to that, but I've already used it once as a trial and I love it. It smells so good, but this is also really good. So again, it's just the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster, and this is in medium to dark. Actually, it doesn't, I mean, to me it doesn't look that dark in the pan, and I think it works well with my skin tone, but yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. And to apply this, I'm going to be using this Morphe brush. It doesn't have a name, but it looks like this. Swirl it, tap, 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 tap. And then I like to apply my bronzer in like 3, and I start off with my cheek right on the top of my cheekbone. So I just go. And I never swirl into my face. I always swirl out towards my hairline. Bronzed right here. Not bronzed. So again, swirling outward versus inward. I'm just going to keep dabbing, and we're gonna do my hairline. Okay, now I think we are all bronzed and glowing. Well, not glowing yet, but we are bronzed. I go in with blush. Blush is honestly one of my favorite parts of my makeup routine. I just love the way blush looks on my face and my skin tone. So the blush, oh, actually one of my favorite blushes is the Physicians Formula blush. Actually, let me hold on. Okay, so one of my, well, actually I think my most favorite blush that I've ever come across is the Physicians Formula blush in Blushing Natural. You can't really tell what it looks like because I dropped it, so I'm so sorry, but it's just, it's such a pretty pinky mauve, almost like a brown undertone color. I really love it. It's stunning. So if you find it in the drugstore, pick it up. But because it's kind of all over the place, I'm just going to use my Becca Split Pan blush and highlighter with the collab of Jaclyn Hill. It's the Shimmering Skin Perfector Mineral Blush in Champagne Splits. And then it has this blush with Champagne Pop. I think this blush is stunning, and this highlighter too is stunning. And I'm going to be using my Kat Von D Shade and Light brush to apply my brush. Brush to apply my blush. That was a tongue twister. And sorry, I'm kind of splotchy. Whenever I like touch my skin, I have very sensitive skin. I get like splotchy or red, or if I get like really hot or nervous, I kind of like get splotchy. So if you see that, just pretend like it's not there. Also, if you hear airplanes, yeah, they fly by like every 2 minutes. I've learned to get used to it, but if you hear it in the video, they live near an airport. Wow. scared. That looks like very strong on camera, but I promise you in person, it doesn't look that crazy. We'll just keep blending because that's always the solution. Why does that look so weird? Anyway. Well, my blush is on, and this is what it looks like. It looks so weird in the camera, but in person, it just kind of looks like I have a flushed face and really pretty. Like, I promise it doesn't look this kind of bright, like a clown. Why are you lying to people, camera? That's not cool. I don't like that. Don't do that. I don't know, because it just seems like a lot. I'm just gonna. Okay, now that we got the blush on, kind of similar to with my tinted moisturizer and my Dior like foundation, how 3 out of the 5 days I will use the tinted moisturizer and the foundation, but the other like 2 days I'll just use the tinted moisturizer. Kind of the same thing with my face powder and like kind of blush and the whole 9 yards. 3 out of the 5 days I will leave my face like this, but the other 2 days when I'm feeling a little extra, I will go in with my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette and swirl it around like this. Kind of just go tap, 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 and apply this right in the centers of my face, just so I look like I'm glowing from within. In all reality, maybe I am, but I'm not. Okay, for my eyes, I'm going to be using my Anastasia Soft Glam palette. So beautiful. It looks like this. I'm going to be taking this first shade right here. Well, not first shade, but this shade right here. It's called Orange Soda. And I'm just going to dab, 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 tap off any excess, and I should probably use a mirror for this part. Put it right in my crease, and I'm just going to swirl back and forth in like windshield wiper motions. So pretty. Same thing with the other side. Okay. Next, oh, I forgot to tell you, the brush that I'm using is the Morphe R37. Looks like this. Next, I'm going to go in with a little bit of a darker color using my Morphe M513 brush. Looks like this. And I'm going to go in with the shade Burnt Orange. Love this shade. I think it's so stunning. And the quality of this palette is so good. The pigmentation is there, the blendability is there. It's not too powdery. I'm probably going to be using this palette for my bridal makeup, which I'm actually doing my bridal makeup myself. So if you would like to see a video on like maybe some bridal makeup trials, let me know in the comments below, and I would be so happy to do that for you guys. It's definitely a longer, more step process, so I'll probably just do like a like either a voiceover or just music or whatever, instead of sitting here chit-chatting, because it usually, I've already tried it too. I've already had 2 attempts on my own, and they've taken me a good 45 minutes. So okay, and I'm going to be applying this color right in the outer corner. Gosh, I think that is so pretty. Okay. Now I'm just going to take the same brush. I'm going to squeeze it like this so it's kind of flat. And I'm just going to dab it back in that burnt orange color and apply it to my lower lash line. And that's pretty much it for the eyes. I don't do anything too crazy usually during the week. It's pretty much just that. Honestly, this is even a little bit like more extra, I guess, that I would usually do. Typically I'll just take like this brush right here and dab it into my bronzer and just use that as my crease color and be good to go. But again, like, I do this as well quite frequently, and if I were to film a YouTube video showing you guys my everyday makeup, I would do this. Now for highlighter, again, I'm just going back into that split pan Becca palette and using Champagne Pop to apply right on the high points of my cheeks. Just swirl, 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 swirl. Swirl, 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 swirl. Right on my nose. Here. Stunning. I don't know why, but I'm kind of out of breath making this video. I'm going to do my brows. So I actually had my brows microbladed ones, so I don't necessarily feel the need to like fill them in with a pencil. Now if I was going to do like a full glam look, like for example for my wedding, I would totally use a pencil as well as a gel, but for my everyday I just use the Benefit Give Me Brow in number 3. It looks like this. It's just a tinted brow gel. I really like it. It's really easy, really fast. So that's what we're gonna do. Voila. Boom, shakalaka. Brows are on. And now I'm going to do my mascara, which for this I just use the Maybelline Colossal Volume Mascara, the cat eyes version in black. And I'm also using an OG but a goodie, just the Maybelline concealer. I love to double up my concealers. I actually really love the L'Oreal Voluminous mascara. It's like pink. I can't remember the name of it. I'll insert a picture right here. That is so good. It's my favorite, but I ran out, so these two work just fine. Top mascara is on. I'm gonna work on the bottom. Okay, looking good, looking good. For the final step, I'm just going to set everything with my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. And voila, there you have it. This is pretty much what I do on a daily basis for work. Pretty, very simple, very easy, and I still think it looks very natural, which is my vibe. I love that. So, oh, thanks ponytail. Anyway. lips, because usually I will just wear like Chopstick, the EOS like lip balm, but sometimes I'll wear the CoverGirl lipstick in 255 Tempting Toffee. And yeah, there you have it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I would be so happy to make more videos like this. Again, if you want to see any bridal trials, please leave a comment, let me know, and I would be happy to test out what I'm thinking about for my wedding. Anyway, that's all for now. Bye.